It is important that your partner and you understand or at least help each other understand and encourage each other that it is important. That's important to exercise. It's important to take care of your health. That again, going back to you can't pour from an empty cup. So you can't help your partner lead a healthier lifestyle. And then the other part of that is truly, I tease and say break up with them, but maybe it's not if that's not the person for you then, if it's not somebody that's going to support your goals. And again, going back to my wellness wheel, every single part is connected in relationship and goals and what you value all are part of that wellness wheel. And if those little cogs are popped out by another, it's a problem. It's a problem for you. We see tons and tons of couples, and we see them because one, we're all aging together, but two, it's makes my job far easier if you're both on the same page, if you're both eating together. And sometimes there is resistance, but I think that's also where it goes back to what are you doing on your journey that the other person doesn't like? And if it's something that's so extreme, like if it's a diet and you don't let a carb touch your lips and your guy likes pasta, well, maybe that's not the right diet for you two. Maybe we have to learn how to manage pasta. Eat less pasta, more salad, but you still have pasta. So I think there's coming up to an agreement of, and that's where I think diets fail or people fail on their journey because they do something so extreme that you can't anybody can obtain a weight goal. It's maintaining that weight goal is the struggle for most people. And that's how you maintain it is figuring out how can I change my lifestyle, my habits, my whole family even sometimes, and like right now a big debate and I've had this debate with a lot of people is throw away electronics. There's I've at least in the last month had 5 people at least mention the Anxious Generation book. It's like every time you turn around, it's there. Well, and I recognize that. I recognize there's a problem and even in my own home, but it's also part of our society. You can't even go to Disney World without having on your phone ordering from the menu or looking at the map or getting in the queue. So to say just throw away your electronics is not gonna work for most people. So to say, never eat sugar again is not gonna work for people. You have to find something that you can manage, but also be mindful of how much and what extremes are one way or another.